Welcome to Metal Monday! Yeah! Welcome to Metal Monday! And Stormdok presents an epic Monday night of head-banging content. We're not just hosting shows, we're building a movement. Tonight we're rocking out for your entertainment. Only one more thing left to say. If you're not moving how we move it, move out the fucking way. Metal Monday, Metal Monday. Welcome to the fun night. Metal Monday, Metal Monday. Where your ears will go asunder. We will rock, we will roll, we will headbang tonight. Metal Monday hosted by Stormdok, Swain Family Records. Doing metal right. Thank you to all our listeners for joining us and listening in. Don't forget to join our Facebook group and vote for who you want to win.
Hello, and welcome to Metal Monday with Swain Family Records. We are not just hosting shows, we are building and moving and rocking out on the best day of the week. Come on, Metal Mondays. You can't, deny it's one of the most bestest days of the week. We make Mondays cool. I know it's the first day of the work week, but why not, do a little rocking out at the end of a nice work day here. And for some folks around the world, you may just be going to work, you might have to be at work in a couple hours like Mr. Envy here, but, he's out here rocking with us. So huge shout out to Envy for being with us, even with only a couple of hours sleep. Definitely a trooper. And, I still can't help but think about Mr. Jerry's little hospital stint from a couple of weeks ago when he streamed from the hospital. That was pretty metal too. So
all metal.
Definitely metal as hell, for sure. And thank you guys for joining us in the comments tonight, out in the audience. We wouldn't be doing what we do, without you guys. And, well, we do it for funsies too. Sometimes we'll create stuff for ourselves. Sometimes we'll create stuff to put out to you guys to listen to and see where it goes from there. Because Lord knows we don't make money off of this, So we definitely do it to have fun with you guys, and definitely got some fun stuff in tonight. I did a little tweaking with some more video work. It's not, hardcore like some other people's videos, but I'm getting there. I'm learning how to work, CapCut and Google Flow a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. And so we'll start out by introducing ourselves, a little bit about us and our content and whatnot, and see where it goes from there. But yeah, I'm your host, Stormdok, and I do a lot of techno metal. I like to do 80s metal too, and I've been lately dipping into some death metal and some deathcore. So I'm getting into the harder stuff. I'm really testing Sherry, Storm, and Danny's voices, lately. So we'll see how that goes. And you can find my content mainly on YouTube. That's where I post all my stuff before it gets released for all the streaming stores and sites and whatnot. But I did just have a second album come out last week, which is Chaos with Intent. Definitely have lots of fun, serious stuff there. Not as much parody metal as Epic Randomness, because that was quite literally a bunch of randomness in that album. But second album definitely got some more fun stuff there, including a death metal song about Watership Down. That one was a fun one to write. I mean, what fits Watership Down more than death metal? I mean, come on. That one was really fun. And who knows, maybe the Adams Estate might listen to it and give me a call, saying, hey, who'd have thought a metal song about our, father's book, wound up working pretty good. And coincidentally enough, I found out he's the same guy that wrote Plague Dogs and stuff too. Like, wow, that guy had an imagination back in those days. But we'll get to our the rest of our introduction, so I don't ramble off because I can ramble too. So, Mr. Jerry, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and where you can find your content?
Well, as everybody knows, I'm Jerry Mathis. In the arena, I go by the AKA named Reaper. I pretty much, I'm a heavy metal. I'm a big metalhead. I love heavy metal, heavy rock. Um, I do a lot of country, dark country, and stuff too. I infuse my dark country with metal. Um, Pretty much you can find me on almost any streaming platform there is out there. I'm just like she was saying, my little stint in the hospital kind of woke me up. I'm at 100% health now, so I ain't got to worry about that no more. Still fighting the hernia, but it's not nothing fatal. So I'm hoping to be around a little while longer.
We hope so too, man.
And like I've been telling everybody, I got an album that I've been working on for like the last 4 months. It's just about completely ready. I got a few more little bits of red tape and stuff to iron out with it. And hopefully you'll be hearing Crossroads come from me here pretty soon. Kind of took a little nick at thrash metal tonight.
All right.
And, it just did not sound right with my voice print. And as Envy always put it, every time I do something heavy metal, it sounds like it's metallic. So I decided, let's take my wife's voice print, let's put it in here, let's just see what it sounds like with hers. And it sounded pretty good. So tonight, y'all are going to get to probably hear something a little different come from me.
Awesome, and thank you. And it's always a pleasure having you join us tonight. All right, Mr. Envy, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you can find your awesome content as well.
Yeah, so I'm MVA. You can find most of my stuff on SoundCloud, YouTube. Hi. Yeah, predominantly, most people know me for like the rap battle stuff. It's a kind of new genre that I've gone into. But most of the stuff I do is what I call dubstepcore, which is usually a mix of deathcore, metalcore with dubstep. But I also branch out to other genres, so I like mixing up. Today's going to be a special one. We have bagpipes, so yeah, it should be good.
All right, a bit of Scotland. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm so glad the Scots enjoyed their trip here in America. Man, we had a fun time with those guys. Even ran into a couple that were visiting San Antonio while they were playing in Dallas and whatnot. A couple of them made a trip down to San Antonio. I saw their kits, their kilts, everything. Got to say a few things about San Antonio since I grew up there and whatnot. Helped them, a few of them, take like group pictures in front of the Alamo. Really cool people and whatnot. So definitely going to miss those guys already too. All right, Mr. Clayton, tell us a little bit about yourself and where you can find your content.
Sorry, I couldn't hear. You talking to me?
Yeah, just a little bit about yourself and where we can find your content.
Yeah, my name is Clayton Barnes. You can find me under my two bands, Shadow Puppets and Crimson Cross. My latest album was a alt metal album called Static and Signal, and it's available on most streaming platforms.
Awesome. We did have a couple of other members scheduled for tonight. We do hope everything's going well with them. One of them typically works on Monday nights, so sometimes he might join us late. That was Renegade Butcher, and we're looking for our other guy from across the pond here. Hopefully everything's all right, and we got a couple of people reaching out. We always try to look out for family whenever possible, so that's definitely what we're here. We're here for each other. We're here to talk with folks for a long time. If we're having issues, sometimes we'll stick around after these lives and we'll just chat and chat and chat. Like we'll just, bicker, ramble, talk about future ideas. A whole bunch of craziness happens after these lives. You'd be surprised.
The after party is always the best.
What was it? A couple of weeks ago when I was still in San Antonio, we stuck around for like 2.5 hours afterwards, just talking.
Just talking and having a good time.
But hey, if you're out there and you like what you see and you think we're a bunch of cool folks to chat with and whatnot, come on and join Swamp Family Records Music Competitive Arena on Facebook. Answer those 3 little questions to get in. Do a little bit of a registration process, but it's like easy as hell. So, and you're pretty much in, and discuss some ideas. If you don't know how to use Suno, we're more than willing to help you out with that. I know Jerry and I, and all of us, we were just discussing about setting something up in the future for some new folks. So whether you're a rocker, whether you're a metalhead, whether you're a rapper, whether you're a pop star, whether you're an R&B singer, or even a faith-based side, because we do have a faith-based sister group called 20 Family Records Kingdom Sound as well. So whatever floats your boat, we got something for it. Any genre is accepted, any person's accepted. We don't care who you are, what you identify as. If you love music and you want to make music, come on and join us. So definitely got to put that out there. Definitely got some good songs tonight. Typically, I don't really go first, but why not? I'll finally go first tonight. I usually say my stuff. I usually say my stuff for last, but what can I say?
Yeah, I think everybody's going to give up after this now. They're going to quit watching us.
I'll go on ahead and get mine knocked out, but I took another round into some deathcore with this one, and my song is called "If Karma Is a Bitch," and this one definitely goes in pretty hard. I did a little some more testing. I did a couple of deathcore songs with like the Watership Down song I did. Sherry Storm and Danny Doker belted out some epics at the end of Revelations as well, and it sounded really cool. So I had to do some more deathcore stuff. So why not? So without further ado, I'm going to play this song, and it's got another visualizer with it. So hopefully you guys like it.
I crawl through the filth of your hollow creed, fed on the venom of your greed. You built your throne from broken trust. Now I rise from the dust, reborn in disgust. Your prayers rot in the echo scream. I'm the shadow haunting your dream. No mercy left, no soul to save. I'm the requiem carved on your grave. Thunder cracks through the temple of lies. The serpent smiles as the sinner dies. Ashes whisper, bones ignite. The queen of vengeance takes her flight. If karma is a bitch, then she will be me. Face out, dripping truth, wild and free. I'm the echo of every sin you've screamed. The nightmare you built, now I'm redeemed. If karma is a bitch, then she would be me. Crowned in fire, born to decree. Your fate's reflection, your agony. If karma is a bitch, then she would be me. If karma is a bitch, then she would be me. I wear your guilt like a crown of flame. Every lie you told feeds my name. You beg for peace, but I bring war. Your silence won't save you anymore. The mirror cracks, your mask decays. I'm the debt collector of your days. You sowed deceit, now reap despair. I'm the howl that fills the air. Ashes fall, the circle spins. Every sinner pays for their wins. No gods, no saints, no place. The nightmare you built, now I'm redeemed. If karma is a bitch, then she would be me. Crowned in fire, born to decree. Your fate's reflection, your agony. If karma is a bitch, then she would be me. If karma is a bitch, then she would be me. I am the echo. You can't outrun. I am the blade that you will forfeit. Chains break, bones quake. The universe bends for the debts you make. I am the ledger. I am the fee. If karma is a bitch, then she would be me. No gods, no saints, no play. Just karma and me. If karma is a bitch, then she would be me. Fangs out, dripping truth, wild and free. I'm the echo of every sin you've screamed. The nightmare you built, now I'm redeemed. If karma is a bitch, then she would be me. Crowned in fire, born to decree. Your fate's reflection, your agony. If karma is a bitch, then she would be me. If karma is a bitch, then she would be me. Karma is coming for you.
So yeah, there's another dip into some deathcore there. So what'd you guys think?
That's good. I like it. I like the mix of the vocals. I have like one thing, maybe something we can work on is like if you want that sort of proper fry vocal, I give you a good prompt that I use for a lot of my deathcore stuff, just to give it that like that high pitch fry vocal. But no, it's good overall. I loved it.
Cool, thank you, thank you.
That's just good old American death metal, Storm. You can't beat it. If you don't like it, then move on out the way, because death metal to the core.
Hey, it is something about, branching out, and Clayton, you're still muted, by the way, but there is something about branching out into other aspects of rock that I'm trying out, between rock and metal, and trying a little something new every week. Like I've been sticking to techno metal and like 80s ballads and stuff like that so far, and I figured I'd try to go a little bit harder, the last couple of weeks, and test my death metal side out. So appreciate it.
So I know you said Thraldrak is a teddy bear, but he looked pretty intimidating there.
I'd like to think that's a fun little dark shot, in like an alternate universe or something like that. And he's holding the skulls of Danny Doker and Sherry Storm in his hands there. So it wouldn't be death metal without some death, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Got that.
Took me a little bit to find that button. The buttons are getting rearranged here. So it was kind of awkward there. Yep, there goes Danny in another alternate universe. So bye, Danny. R.I.P.
Sound like you just fell into the pit of Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, I remember those games. All right, I'm gonna do something a little different tonight. So we have any volunteers to go next?
I'll go next.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about it.
So he was a one chopping block.
So the song is called "Awaken the Nation." It's a bit of a political song. There's a lot of crap going on in the UK at the moment with like the way our government has like two-tier policing and things like that. So it's it's a bit on the political side, but it's got a bit of bagpipes. It's got a bit of grime vocals. I've tried to trying to recreate Alex Terrible's gutturals as well.
Ooh, I love Alex Terrible.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get that across. So it's called Awaken the Nation. It's just trying to bring the UK back together to sort of stand up against our government, because it's getting ridiculous, man. Like we're losing our free speech. We're losing a lot of our rights. It's just pure woke madness at the moment.
It's getting like that everywhere, man. It ain't just in your country. Our country's starting to get the same way.
Yeah, I used to say that America's turning into England 2.0, little by little. It's like we're getting slowly reabsorbed.
Yeah, but we're moving closer to North Korea. So it's like, they're banning everything for us. They're putting in like social media bans for kids. They're trying to push digital ID in the back door for that for adults as well. So it's getting to a point like even for just to use social media, we're going to have to use digital ID to confirm who we are. Yeah. And then I'm fine because I got VPN, but they're trying to ban VPNs as well. So yeah.
Wow. Well,
looks like we might have a new American brethren coming over here soon if it keeps going on.
Hey, come on over. Give us you're tired, you're hungry, you're poor. Everything that the Statue of Liberty says.
Bring all that knowledge and that knowledge of yours over here. We could use it.
Yeah.
All
we
right.
still got a little bit of free speech here. You have right to express yourself here still.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, here we go with Envy Song.
Clayton's right.
Listen up, UK government. This is your final warning. The Labour government have done nothing but set two-tier policies. The normal everyday person in the pockets just to pay for your failure. The people will not stand still in silence to your incompetencies anymore. The nation has awakened. North to the south, silencing voices, a hand on the mouth. A country divided, the values decayed by corporate decisions the leaders have made. From England to Wales, the pressure is deep. Working class families put straight to sleep. They dictate the lines of what we can see, while the soul of the kingdom is slipping away. Wake the fuck up, tear it all down. Rip the crown away, burn the whole town. You're a puppet when they cut your strings off. Don't come crawling back.
We stand for the history left in the clay. The voice of the millions they throw away. Like heroes of old on the mountain we cry. We won't let the values of our fathers die.
We won't let the values of our fathers die. The breaking point stands on a razor thin edge. A double tier system denying the pledge. They're read from a script on a corporate screen to master the erosion of what we have been. From Scotland to Belfast, the warning is clear. The silence is heavy, the anger is near. No freedom of speech in the laws they dictate, but the spirit of millions is sealing their fate. Wake the fuck up, tear it all down. Rip the crown away, burn the whole town. You're a puppet when they cut your strings off. Don't come crawling back, you're on your own.
We stand for the history left in the clay. The voice of the millions they throw away. Like heroes of old on the mountain we cry. We won't let the values of our fathers die.
This is your final warning. The foundation is breaking. Are you ready?
Wow, I absolutely loved that intro. You know, it was a very strong start. Love the, you know, the rap lyrics mixed in there. The background stuff going on with the bagpipes was like epic. Like if I had a sound system going, I bet it would be rattling windows for sure. That was really well done. And the lyrics, you can definitely feel, you know, the frustration in the words as well, you know, and the disappointment and the hurt and the struggle for real. And that was well conveyed and well written. Good job, Envy.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
Yeah. So I made some comments in the chat about your song. I really enjoyed the mix of the metal and the rapcore and everything. And then I guess I made a political comment that Skynet didn't like because my whole computer went blank and I had to come back in. Yeah, so like
It's Jimmy's fault.
Yeah.
Not Jimmy Noe, but Envy's Jimmy.
Yeah.
I wasn't even calling for
robot.
revolution. I just said something about we need civil discourse and civil disobedience, and in my screen, just like at that moment when I hit send, I lost everything. So apparently Skynet didn't like it.
It's definitely Keir Starmer and his team removing those comments.
Moses get that answer. He'll get that message. Tell your guy to stop that.
If you seen They Live, maybe there's some, you know, aliens living amongst us, you know, that deleted that comment too. Who knows? That was a creepy movie too, by the way. Oh my god, the way they designed the aliens in that one, once the glasses got put on, I'm like, oh, get that away from me.
But hey, Andy, I'm gonna tell you something. You are experimenting with like the bagpipes. Bagpipes have been around for many, many centuries. Bagpipes can be one hell of a metal instrument and can be infused in heavy metal. Been a big fan of heavy metal and things all my life. I've heard people use bagpipes before, and you did it justice there.
Thank you.
And me and Clayton have been talking many times about this. We've been kind of experimenting. I know I have, and Clayton says he has, with different instruments just to see what we can infuse into different genres. And you did a really good job on that with the bagpipes. You showed that it could be a metal instrument, and
appreciate it, Alan.
Great job, brother.
I mean, I did it a couple of weeks ago with mariachi, so yeah, who knew that mariachi and deathcore would go together, right? That was a
little bit better mariachi metal than what I did with my San Antonio song a few weeks ago.
I'll tell you this: I grew up in College Station, Texas.
Go Aggies!
Yep, it is infused with the mariachi lifestyle there. There's so many talented musicians there. And the first time I heard a mariachi band do a song, they did Metallica Inner Sandman mariachi style.
Oh, nice.
And I swear I may not understood it at the beginning. And then I'm like, oh crap.
I wonder if that group was from San Antonio. I wonder if that group was from San Antonio, because there's a group in San Antonio that does mariachi Metallica. It's pretty fun to listen to, and they're always downtown by the Riverwalk and
these guys
for special events.
These guys were living in a trailer park in College Station.
Okay, it may not be the same group, but
around, a buddy of mine owned the trailer park. He rented all the trailers out. He rented it out to them. And I used to go down there and help him, clean up, keep the trailers fixed up and things. And these guys were over there one day playing, and I was like, "That is Metallica Inner Sandman. What in the world?" In Spanish, I was shocked, but it really sounded good. And I was, so believe me, almost any genre, any language out there can do metal. And I've heard it all from Mongolian metal to Cantonese metal. I've heard all of it, and you just brought the Scottish version of metal in.
So Jerry, with all that talking, you want to go next?
Okay. Like I said tonight, I'm kind of doing something a little different. I was playing around with this song. It's kind of a little bit of a protest song. It's a little bit of an anger song with just a lot of things that's going on. It's a patriotic song in a way. So sorry, Envy. I'm just so tired of seeing people stomping on my flags and mistreating it. And these are American citizens that's doing that, and people that were born here. And I've seen it a lot. I've seen it around here. And you may not thinking about it where I live in a retirement area, but you see these old people. I mean, I'm talking like 70-year-olds out here, and they are throwing they're throwing the American flag on the ground. They're stomping on it, and I'm like, and in the same sense, they're wearing a war veteran's jacket, and I'm like, are you really kidding me? You're gonna do that? And I'm tired of seeing it, to be honest with you, because if you're not gonna respect the country, then why don't you move on out of it? Because you're not going to change nothing. All you're going to do is piss somebody off the wrong way. And I feel sorry for a lot of them that are doing that. We have a local funeral home right here in the town I live in, and they literally hung the American flag upside down here a couple of weeks ago on purpose. And a veteran that was from here, she just got out of the Marines, and she moved back, and she saw it, and she literally went to try to ask them if it was a mistake or something, and they called the cops on her and had her arrested for trespassing. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So this is pretty much, like I said, it's a lot different because I couldn't get it to sound right with my voice print, so I put my wife's voice print in it, and I hate to say it does kind of sound like a little like Evanescence doing it, so hope you like it.
Well, Amy Lee's a badass, so we'll definitely. It sounds like this is definitely going to be one to enjoy. And you've played some good stuff as well too, my man. So let's play this. Let's play Jerry's song, "Feeding the Poison."
Line after line of the corporate design, they feed you the poison and tell you you're fine. A ballad of paper to cover the rust, while a nation of millions is biting the dust. They buy up the courtrooms, they write up the law. Another machine with the ravenous jaw. You sweat for the dollar, you bleed for the state, while they sit on the throne and decide on your fate. Clock is ticking, streams are pouring. No more begging, no more fooling. The glass is cracking, the fever breaks. Look at the wreckage that money makes. Rise from the shadow, break through the cage, write a new history and get enraged. The pillars are shaking, the concrete will yield. We are the storm in the killing field. Yeah, we are the storm. The media manipulated to keep us divided. A culture of fury, completely misguided. Look at your neighbor and point out the blame while the puppet masters are winning the game. No faith in the dirt and no faith in the system. A generation of ghosts, but they're gonna have to listen. I sample cuts off sharply drunk with slow pounding tribal tom-tom groove. The SFR true cause is clear. They trade our survival for a market of fear. They built up the walls, but they forgot the foundation. We are the blood in the gears of the nation. We are the fuel. We are the spark. We are the fire that burns in the rise from the shadow, break through the cage. Rise from the shadow, break through the cage. Rise from the shadow, break through the cage.
Awesome work, dude. That was definitely another intense song. You can definitely hear that message loud and clear as well. And as I said in the comments, I can definitely hear a little bit of that Amy Lee badassness in there, and mixed with some of that Epica, because I know Epica did a lot of that kind of almost like an operatic type of metal voice as well, and she's got a really good voice box on her too. Oh my goodness.
Well, I want to apologize for one. I did send you the wrong version. I sent you the long version of it, and I'm sorry about that. I did not mean for it to be that long.
Dude, 5 minute song. I mean, my Blood of the North song that I did was 8 minutes long. So nothing wrong. Some of the best songs out there were long songs. I mean, Master of Puppets was like what, 7.5 minutes?
Yeah, 8
Yeah.
minutes, isn't it? Something like that.
The intensity that I was putting into it, like I said, is like I was telling you, Envy, you were experimenting with some new instruments, and I've been experimenting with the violin, the cello, and the fiddle a lot with my music. And in the album that I'm doing right now, you'll hear a lot of that. I'm going to tell you right now, a heavy metal violin just rings out there. It
Oh, yeah.
it draws you in.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for violin, and a lot of the deathcore stuff has usually got some sort of like orchestra. I tend to do a lot of opera stuff as well, so yeah, it worked really well.
I know you mentioned Alex Terrible when he did Behelit, and that sounded very orchestral as well. Oh my gosh, that was an amazingly done song.
Yeah. Well done, dude. A hell of a song.
Clayton, you're muted, buddy.
Well, I didn't see his mouth move, so I wasn't sure if he was going to say anything.
I think he was trying.
I was nodding my head. I was just agreeing.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, with that said, oh, don't be yawning. If I know you're over there tired, my man, you're a trooper sticking with us over there.
I'll do another 15 minutes, and then I'll probably bounce so I can get a couple more hours sleep before work in the morning. As I said the last couple of nights I haven't had much sleep, so I've been encoding rabbit holes and everything else. So yeah. But yeah, I'll probably stay for another 15, and then I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah.
Oh, no worries. And so, Clayton, tell us a little bit about your song for tonight.
Yeah, so name of my song is Siren Song, and it's just I have a lot of respect for women, but there are some that are kind of like to create destruction in relationships, and men do too. But anyway, there's the story about the siren and like how she would use her song to bring men to their deaths, and so that's kind of the metaphor, the allegory, or whatever that I kind of went with for this song, and so it kind of ties that together.
Alrighty, without further ado, here's Clayton's music Siren Song.
She walked in wearing midnight skin, a halo forged from perfect lies. Heaven smiled across her lips while hell was burning in her eyes. She whispers promises like prayers, every word a poison kiss. She makes forever sound so close, then disappears into the mist. Every heartbeat pulls you under, every breath becomes a sea. You swear she's your salvation, she's just another tragedy. She's singing the siren song, calling broken souls along. Beauty wrapped in sweet deception, leading hearts into oblivion. She'll pull you in, she'll drag you down until your hope and faith both drown. By the time you heal, song.
Wow, awesome song there, and you can definitely hear the clear message going on behind that for sure. Sorry, a lot going on in the background, but definitely lots of awesomeness. We know you can bring it every weekend. Yeah, as Larry was asking in the comments there, wondering when you releasing that one. So I think that's a suggestion to get that one out with one of your next couple albums coming up.
Yeah, I kind of missed. I didn't have that one finished in time for the alt metal album I did, so I may have to do it as a single. Just release it as a single.
Hey, nothing wrong with releasing singles. I got a few of them. I'm sure a few of us got some singles out there as well. So, and probably a lot easier to get in the Apple Store. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely less time on DistroKid too.
You know what, Storm? You keep on talking about this. You're going to have to do it one night. You're just going to all have to tell us what is your best Apple hating song that you can literally produce where you say you hate Apple the most.
I literally already have one, it's like
I suck, yeah.
But I'm not going to play the whole thing, but yeah, it's literally I suck. And YouTube is next on the list because they keep censoring my comments for Midnight Confessions. Apparently, even my softcore comments are getting censored. So what can I say? But that's a whole nother argument there. I know we didn't have that many people showing up tonight, so I will be playing a bonus song, and I know I talked about it earlier today, so why not another deathcore song? So I'm going to play my Watership Down song. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
It's a bonus, it won't count for competition or anything, so this is just for funsies. I mean, why not? If you've seen Watership Down, you'll definitely hear the references. I made several character references, several event references in there. So if you're familiar with Richard Adams or the movies or the Netflix miniseries that they had as well, feel free to give that a little check out, along with all the artists that we showcased tonight for sure. So without further ado, here's Watership Fury, another deathcore song. And this one's a bit more chaotic too, so you're definitely going to hear some craziness in this one. Hold on, I'm going to redo that one because I can't remember if I clicked on the audio or not. Yes, I did. Okay, cool.
Roots twist deep where the oslas sharpen their hate. The soil convulses like it knows its fate. Fibers vision scream, the field run red with blood. A prophecy burning with the impending flood. Hazel rises as their chief to save his clan from blood and grave. The black rabbit watches as they leave their hometown. The rabbits of the warren heading to Watership Down.
Watership Fury!
They run for the hills.
Watership Fury!
They will not kneel.
Watership Fury!
Bodies and gore.
Watership Fury!
Can't wait for more.
Watership Fury!
Say it again.
Watership Fury!
The violence will never end. Dandelion roars tales through the smoky scarred air. A myth-born herald with a fire-lit stare. Eyes and flare rises like a storm-crowned queen. Her voice a blade cutting through the unseen. Blackberry charges with the mind like flame. A tactician of chaos, unbounded, untamed. Together they stand as the heather turns black. Rabid rebels of Watership under Kier's wing. ready to attack. They run for the hills. They will not kneel. Bunnies and gore. Can't wait for more. Say it again. The violence will never end. Woundward charges like a storm unchained. At the dog with fury unbroken, unrestrained. Lord Frith, hear us rise. The rabbits fight for their lives. In the world of Watership Down, where bunny violence thrives. They run for the hills. They will not kneel. Bunnies and gore. Can't wait for more. Say it again. The violence will never end. Shout it even louder. El Herrera even prouder. They broke the chain. Your heart felt their pain. When the war's finally over and Hazel's won his crown, peace can finally reign over Watership Down. Watership Down. Watership Down.
As I said, something about Watership Down and death metal, and it just went together perfect.
That was good.
Guess I need to watch this movie so I can find out why these bunnies are so mad.
It's
Honestly-
it's the most heart-wrenching film you'll ever watch.
Yeah,
Oh,
you think
really?
it's about cute bunnies, but a whole bunch of shit happens to them, man.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it proves that the most dangerous thing in that movie was actually other rabbits, not humans.
Yeah,
Like the
you're
humans
right.
played a big part, and the humans had a big part in one of the creepiest, scariest, traumatizing part of the movie when the old captain was talking about his experiences on what happened to the old Warren, and that was a haunting, nightmarish thing that traumatized a lot of kids back in the day. And funnily enough, the UK rated that U, which for those that don't know, the U rating means it's for all ages, and that there's no content unsuitable for children.
I don't know the areas of that movie. It's not for the faint of heart.
Yeah, unless Woundwort messes a few of the rabbits up, let's put it that way, and it's pretty gory. But I'm gonna also throw another movie out there. If you've ever heard of Felidate, that's basically Watership Down, but with cats. So there you go, look it up. And,
So are these allegories?
we can play Germany for Felidate. It was Britain's fault for Watership Down. So
So I'm
Well, then
assuming these
again,
are
we are-
allegories for something.
I don't know. The Richard Adams, I was watching a little thing on him, the guy who authored Watership Down. He did have some history with the British military, and supposedly he did some government service work afterwards as well. So I mean, Richard Adams, I mean, he wasn't like Christopher Lee-esque kind of badass, but he was up there. So yeah, he definitely had some experiences of his own for sure. And as I said, he's also the same guy that wrote books like he also wrote Plague Dogs, another messed up animated movie. Like literally first 2 minutes, they show a dog, you know, at a test lab, you know, sinking in the water. I mean, ugh. And I think he did Animals a Farthing Wood too, if I remember correctly. So that was another messed up animated series over there.
It's
But-
kind of funny that like our most terrifying things are like you know, children's stories and cartoons, like you know, like some of the children's songs are like terrifying. It's like, what's wrong with us?
Well, we got the secret of Nim. I'm gonna tell you right there. Secrets of Rats and Nim was like, to a small child, that would be a terrifying movie. And they said that was a kid's cartoon.
Yeah.
And them rats would freak a young kid out.
I mean, heck, the owl that she talked to would freak kids out back in the day. I mean,
the owl was like the creepiest thing in the whole movie.
Kudos to Don Bluth too. That guy knew how to make movies back in the day. Like he traumatized kids with Land Before Time, also, you know, with Littlefoot's mom. So, all right.
Like heavy metal.
Now I'm gonna play one more song tonight. I'm not quite sure because I didn't get any response on this guy, but he did submit a song for it tonight. But this is from Renegade Butcher. He didn't really send me a summary of this, so we'll just kind of have to listen to the lyrics and see what goes on from there. But we know he brings some good music and all that.
Right.
But for now, I'll consider this another bonus song until I hear otherwise. So if you guys are willing to stick around and listen to it, you know, I'll play one more. It's only 3 minutes, 53 seconds, so it won't be too much longer.
Yeah, I'll stick around and then I'm gonna bounce.
Alrighty, so last song for the night is from Renegade Butcher, Rely on Fate, and I guess this is a remix of his other Rely on Fate song. So yeah, let's listen to it.
I will not bow to pressure. Another red line in the ledger. Heart's never lighter than a feather, but I don't crack from weather. Sometimes you see a clear day, sky crystalline in a reflective way. No signs of imminent decay, but the storm is on its way. They say I should break, near death's in my wake, but they don't know what I can take. My future is what I make. No time for fakes, I know they can't relate, but I can't rely on faith. If what should be was, I'd be in a subterranean box, or burned into ash and dust. Here I stand, a soul not lost, blood in my veins still warm, scars, healed bones, and lack of trust. When it's time to move on, I'll know. They say I should break, near death in my wake, but they don't know what I can take. My future is what I make. No time for fakes, I know they can't relate, but I can't rely on fake. Some say or a godly guardian, but I see the angles. It's not time to start again. When they tell my story over my fresh grave, it won't be because divine didn't say. They say I should break near death's in my way, but they don't know what I can take. My future is what I make. No time for face. I know they can't relate, but I can't rely on fate. It's not time. One day it will be. The choice isn't mine, or so I let them believe.
Awesome. You know, we hope all is well with Josh. You know, he was supposed to join us tonight, but you know, we all know stuff happens, and he does work on Monday. So, Josh, if you're out there listening, you know, we hope all is well with the butcher. You know, and hopefully we can see your shining, happy face back here soon, and that everything is safe. And you know, I like to say that when people don't show up, especially when I'm so used to them showing up. You know, and I know this has been a crazy couple of weeks for a lot of Swain family members, you know, involving either losses of, you know, pets like I went through. And I know the guy that we did Trap Thursdays with, you know, Jovian, I know he had a loss as well. You know, our amazing May from a Mayday had a little hospital stint, but she's all right now. And definitely a few of us with issues, but we're all one big happy family. You know, we come together and we wish each other well. So much love. Hope everything's good with you, man. And so wow. So any comments about this one?
It's always it's just Butch always brings it hard with every song. So yeah, I gotta respect that.
Yeah. Always brings it. Yeah. Always impressed.
Like I say, it's the butcher. He's gonna bring it hard and he's gonna bring it heavy. That's all he ever does. So you know he's not gonna back down.
Nope, he is ready for that. Ready for that thunder. That's for sure. So with that said, we'll go on ahead and again, thank you to all our artists who submitted music tonight. You know, every single one of these guys, we know how to bring it. Hopefully we can start seeing some new faces. So, you know, not that I have anything against the old faces. I love every single one of you guys. You know, much love. But we definitely would love to see some new faces. So if you're seeing this, come on and join us. You come join Swain Family Records Music Competitive Arena. We promise we're nice. We don't bite, you know. We like to have a little our little fun chit chats after these lives. But, you know, it's all in good fun. And, you know, even with the battles, Mr. Envy has been in quite a few of those battles. You know, and I know he can definitely dish out some smack talk, but it's all in good fun. You know, nothing's ever taken personally. So,
especially when it comes to me and him dishing out to each other.
Yeah, definitely some fun battles going on there. It is the music competitive arena after all. You know, once you're in the arena, you know, welcome to the Thunderdome, baby. It's on.
It's on.
And thank you to all our viewers who showed up and, you know, got some stuff in the comments. You know, shout out to Larry out there who joined us in the comments there. I know the man's working hard. You know, he don't know what off time is. You know, big shout out. Much love to you too, my man. And we'll go ahead and I'll let Envy say where you can find his content one more time for those that joined us late, because I know the poor man needs some sleep. So I'll go ahead and let him do it one more time tonight.
Yeah. So yeah, you can find me on SoundCloud and YouTube under MVAI. Predominantly SoundCloud is where I post most of the stuff. YouTube is more for when I kind of just do the visuals. I'm going to start doing some more visuals for a lot of these as well. So next Metal Monday, I might have a badass video.
Nice.
Ooh, all right.
So yeah, so just go and check me out. Like I said, I don't have Spotify or anything like that. I don't put my music out there like that. But yeah, SoundCloud's where you find me at if you want to listen to any of my music. Like I said, it's a good mix. Like I said, I do a lot of dubstep core, so it's deathcore, metalcore, dubstep drops, and I occasionally switch up the genres as well. A bit of UK grime, bit of garage.
Awesome. And I wanted to let you say that one more time before you cut out. So if you need to cut out right now, kudos to you, sir. Amazing music tonight, and we'll be here for you next week too. So, and I do believe next week is my free day. So for those of y'all watching, come on over. It's a free day. No battle cards required.
I'll catch you all later.
Good night, man. Take care.
Good night, man. Good night.
Later, man.
All right, and definitely some fun stuff going on tonight. Again, thank you to all our viewers coming with us tonight. And go on ahead, you heard where you can find NB stuff. We'll do our own introductions one more time as well. I just wanted to, have NB go on ahead and do his introduction or his outroduction real quick, before he takes off. He's across the pond in the UK, so definitely a few hours ahead of us. And yeah, so go on ahead, give us all a like, follow, subscribe, whatever it says on our various pages. Show us a little bit of love. We'll show you some love right back. I know I try to respond to comments, under the music as well. I've had some comments under the music I've responded to, like on YouTube and whatnot. But yeah, again, my stuff is on Spotify. I just have my second album. The Watership Fury song you just heard is on my second album. That's actually the very first song on Chaos with Intent. Because, hey, there's nothing like chaos with some death metal involving bunny violence and whatnot. So, hey, that was definitely a heck of a start to that album for sure.
Well, we've had bunny metal. Let's see here. We've had chicken metal, and now we've had bunny metal.
Bunny on bunny violence.
Hey, maybe you could do a battle of the animals. Have the chicken metal brought back. We need to get Michael Blake's kid back over here with that chicken metal. That's for sure. That's a face I haven't seen around here. I hope Michael Blake's doing good. Much love to you too, my man. Hopefully everything's going good. I know you're probably heavily relieved when so many of us started taking over StreamYards and whatnot, so you don't have to do as much work. But I had to give you a shout out, dude, because I know it's been a bit. All right, and one more time, Jerry, where can we find your stuff at?
Well, you can find me with the Noe Boys production. I'm on their production stream. You can find me on Spotify, Apple, but you can find me pretty much on any streaming platform. I haven't put much out lately. I've been hard at work working on something big, so it's taking up all my time. I just haven't been able to put much out there recently, but I'm fixing to drop at least a 13 to probably 14 song album, which as everybody knows sitting here, that takes a lot to be able to do. And I've even got an EP that I'm working on, and that's going to show a softer side of me.
Thank you, Jerry, for all that. Go on ahead and hit up those stores, give them a like and follow and whatnot. Show our man some support. And Mr. Clayton, one more time, where we can find your content at.
Sure. Yeah, you can find me on most of the major streaming platforms under the band Shadow Puppets. Like I said, I just did an album called Static and Signal. And so if you like the one I did tonight, it's a lot of similar stuff on that one. And I guess I'm going to be dropping that one as a single probably next day or two. And the way DistroKid's been pretty much they deliver it even before I get the lyrics put in. So they're pretty fast on the draw. So it shouldn't be too long before it'll be up.
All righty. Thank you. And I know Mr. Butcher, who's not with us tonight. You can find his stuff, and I think he said he's in all the stores as well under Renegade Butcher, and he's also got his other persona, Andrea Kane. Another badass chick as well. And speaking of Butcher and Andrea Kane, both of us made Rock Goddess Radio's show last week. So definitely another applause there for all three of us. And there's definitely another poll out, but I think the poll's closed because she's going to announce the next top 25 tomorrow. So we'll see if Stormdok makes it for a third week in a row, and then Andrea Kane and Butcher makes it for a second week in a row. Who knows? We'll find out. Definitely stick around on our pages too on Facebook as well. For future polls and whatnot. Feel free to chime in and vote for us or vote for whoever you want or add a band that you want. Go on ahead, as long as you're rocking metal. We'll definitely support it. So with that said, I will say the other shows. I know Kay and Yetta rescheduled their show this week due to like personal commitments and whatnot. So they weren't able to do their show earlier today, which I normally help them out with that. Sundays, we have Kingdom Sound at 6 p.m. And we're definitely going to have like a Kingdom Sound Family Feud type deal coming up this Sunday where we're going to do some collabs and some teamwork and do some faith-based stuff there. So if you're a faith-based person, join Kingdom Sound with us, and we'll have some fun there, spreading the word and praising the Lord and all that fun stuff. So if that's your jam, feel free to join us there. Of course, Metal Mondays at 9 p.m. Central Time every Monday. Definitely the most bestest day of the week, in my opinion. What can I say? Ain't nothing like some fun, free to say whatever the heck you want, except for specific politics, kind of rock metal and all that stuff. To have some fun there. Explicits are allowed. There's no tip jar here. It is what it is. We have explicits on Metal Monday. We can definitely do rock without it, but it is what it is.
They gonna get you.
Well, speaking of May, she runs our Tuesday May Day, so that's definitely her little show there. I can't remember her theme for this week. Oh man,
It's new releases.
Releases. Okay, so that's one for the new guys, right? So like if you're new to Swain Family Records, come on and join. Get your stuff put out there. May is an awesome chick. Her content is family friendly, non-explicit. You definitely don't want to get the Stormdok thunderclap, or accidentally saying an explicitive like you would on
Or you
Kingdom
don't want to
Sound
get put in
days.
jail like Butcher.
Yeah, I'd like to joke with May that Butcher and I are probably the reason behind, her having to say no explicits every week.
Oh, Larry too. He lets him slip.
Yeah, I gave him a thunderclap on Kingdom Sound a couple weeks ago because I thought he accidentally said an F word, but he actually didn't. And I apologize. I'll admit when I'm wrong. I'm not too proud to admit it. And Thursdays, I know Mr. Clayton here going to start a fun little comedy corner here coming up. So Clayton, if you want to say a little bit of something about it, go on ahead.
Yeah, so this Thursday we'll be doing our first comedy club show, and it's going to basically be some funny songs. So if you have funny songs, please submit them, and we'll get those up. This is going to be a free show, so there's no reason to not jump in. And anyway, it should be a lot of fun, and we may do some different things in the future, and we'll announce those when they come up. So, and Renegade Butcher's going to help me with that. So, or at least initially. So, he'll be on there too. He's a funny guy too. So, get to know him a little bit.
I know. Thank you. I know since I'm scrolling by here looking at all the events, I know Chrissy G is our other awesome Englishman from across the pond there. He's starting up a global countdown deal where we do some anonymous song posting and whatnot. He's doing like a top 5 deal. I know he recently changed it, but stand by on that one. Definitely come join Swain Family Records, and stay tuned for future events. I know we have a couple of folks as well. Like I know Beth He's got a show coming up that they're still working on. There's not too many details on that one, but it's going to be like a kind of like a show about talking and healing. Where you're there to vent about problems
Nice.
and maybe get some friendship advice. It's nothing like it's not like actual therapy or anything, but it's just to have people to talk to. Maybe somebody else might be going through something and might have some cool advice for you. Might have something that works out. So definitely stay tuned in for that. Friday, we're doing another event with our awesome dude, OGP Swain. And what was going on Friday? I think it's like a
Remember
is that
Bobby?
Bobby?
yeah. All
It's
right.
going to be a new member spotlight with him this week. Me and Bobby are still in talks, trying to figure out what we're going to do. Me took it on last Friday. We did pretty good. We're just trying to ironing out details to try to get these new members that's coming into the Swain family to come on with us and to work with some of our legacy and championship members to come on with them and just give them some advice. Let them have their music be heard outside of a non-competitive show, and just pretty much have a good time and have a little party on Friday night with them. Let them turn loose, let them be themselves, so we all get to feel who they are, and let them get to feel who we are. That's pretty much what we're working towards, and it might even be a Friday night thing, because Friday nights is just a party night.
Yep. This is how we do it. It's Friday.
And of course, we got the Noe Boys on Wednesday, Storm. You forgot to mention that. This is going to be one of our big nights.
I was waiting on, I was being nice, waiting on you to get done. I was trying to go through everything, and I saw Larry's comment in there, and that definitely brought it up. So
Yeah. It's like, no, you're forgetting us.
But the Noe Boys are doing controversial music this Wednesday. This is going to be fun. So definitely tune in to the Noe Boys show on Wednesday for some fun controversial topics. They definitely love stirring the pot on their show, and oh boy, they're getting a couple of things to stir some pots with. That's for sure. From what I hear, from all the ideas already being thrown around with the music, it is going to be wild. So
y'all know Clayton's got something very controversial already.
And I know I'm going to be there, and I'm going to have something controversial as well. It's something that's been in debate for God knows how long, many years now. Still very controversial even today in 2026, unfortunately. So definitely join into the Noe Boy show on Wednesday for sure.
And the Black Top King, Jimmy Noe, he's big about controversy. So I'm waiting to hear what he's going to bring. He does love to stir the pot. We can say that.
Yeah, he said all three of us are on it. So what you're seeing with the Metal Monday crew right here that you're looking at right now, we will all be there. And yep, we all know how to bring it with the lyrics. Jerry definitely says what's on his mind. Clayton definitely says what's on his mind, and I'm definitely going to say what's on my mind. So definitely tune in for that. I know we were working on something
in NV2.
Yeah, in V2. We're definitely working on something for Saturdays. I can't remember if we have anything this Saturday or not. I don't think we do. I know Chris EG was rescheduling the global top 5 sound and whatnot. I got to look up details on that. But again, stick with Swain Family Records Music Competitive Arena, and we'll definitely stay on topic on there. I have a very poor memory. I should probably jot this down before these shows.
So, hey, Stormdok. So one more thing to mention. Definitely for everybody, definitely check the look on the platform to see what's on there. But they started posting the weekly lineup. So if you can't remember what days what shows are, it's all on there, and so it makes it super easy to find people. And it should have the times on there, everything.
Yes, he did. Actually, I just pulled that up right here. Okay, so I'm going to go through it really quick. So, Unfiltered and Unapologetic with Kay and Yetta is normally on Mondays from 7 p to 8 p Central Time, but again, it got relocated due to, external circumstances there. And then, of course, Metal Monday at 9 p.m. Central Time on Mondays. And then Tuesdays is May Days at 9 p.m. Central Time. And you know what? All these times are in Central Time. That way I don't have to keep saying it.
Yeah.
Noe Boys at 9 p.m. Central Time. Oh, I said it again. The Comedy Club will also be at 9 p.m. on Thursday. We got the new member spotlight with OGP Swain at 9 p.m. and Kingdom Sound this Sunday at 6 p.m. So if you got the faith-based side, that's Swain Family Records Kingdom Sound. So go on ahead and join. We're looking for more people on that side as well. We'll definitely love to have you. And it's family friendly as well. No explicits on God's Day. We don't need to get thunderclapped. On Sundays. So with that said, we'll go ahead and close it out. As I like to say again, thank you for all the awesome submissions tonight. Thank you for the audience for joining us tonight. Remember, this is Swain Family Records. We're not just hosting shows. We're building a movement and rocking out on Mondays. And if you're not moving how we moving, move right out the way. So with my closing words, go on ahead, stay happy, stay healthy, stay metal, and stay safe because, wow, the world's going nuts. So take care, everyone, and thanks again for joining.
It starts with a question. In the quiet of the night, staring at numbers that don't reflect your heart. But your follower count does not define your talent. Don't let the algorithm dim your light. Welcome to a new era. At Swain Family Records, we're rewriting the rules for the independent artist. We're not just a label, we're an ecosystem built for those who push harder. Step into the competitive arena. This is where live music meets real impact. From live competitions to deep storytelling, here the community decides your momentum. Unprecedented exposure, real fans, real networking, real growth. This is a place for leaders. Host your own events, build your membership, and earn your share. The harder you push, the bigger your lane becomes. Community support keeps these doors open. Together, we are unstoppable. We're building the infrastructure of the future. Apps, radio, and direct-to-fan power. We are building the people first, so when we launch with momentum. One ecosystem, multiple revenue streams, real community, no middleman. Swain Family Records, build your legacy.